The James Bond series is reportedly in development hell. A recent article published in the Wall Street Journal, which has since been picked up by other outlets, alleges that James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli is embroiled in some pretty bitter arguments with the executives at Amazon, which bought MGM not too long ago, and that they are really at loggerheads regarding the future of the James Bond series. Allegedly, the Amazon execs want to take the James Bond IP and go Marvel style with it, i.e. do a bajillion spin-offs, which Barbara Broccoli is against. And apparently Barbara got infuriated when Amazon Studios head Jennifer Salke referred to the James Bond movies as that dreaded word, content. If you watch my channel with any regularity, then you probably already know that I have not always been the kindest about Barbara Broccoli, and that due to the apparent lack of progress on the next James Bond film, that I've even called for her to step down as Bond producer. Now, if the recent news that has been doing the rounds is true, then I'd have to alter my opinion on that a little bit. I am still a critic of Barbara Broccoli and some of the decisions that she's made, not least of which killing James Bond at the end of No Time to Die. But if this reporting is true, I do have to give her credit for trying to keep the James Bond franchise from getting diluted like Marvel has. And apparently she disagrees with Amazon Studios' idea for the future of James Bond to the point where she has effectively taken the franchise hostage, to quote the article, and is just refusing to develop a James Bond film for Amazon. While I can appreciate Barbara being defensive of the James Bond franchise, there is a double-edged sword to the game that she's playing here. On the one hand, her move does deprive Amazon Studios of James Bond content, which of course is what Amazon wanted when they acquired MGM. But she's making this move coming off of a James Bond movie that really wasn't very well liked and outright pissed a lot of fans off, myself included. And I think partially because of No Time to Die, interest in the James Bond series is not really at its height. In fact, I would argue that interest in this franchise is waning. And the longer this fight drags on, and the longer we are without a new James Bond film, and the longer the James Bond brand is out of the public eye and not connecting with a new, younger audience with a new entry, the pressure on James Bond 26 to make a splash with younger audiences is only going to mount. So I guess we finally have an update on the James Bond series. I'm just sorry that this is it.